Did you know why it was called Node-red? Well, the name was a playful pun on phrases that sounded like code red. It eventually became widely and was a significant improvement. However, the word node refers to both the underlying Node.JS runtime and the flow or node programming model. Let's take a look at top devices using Node-red. You didn't know about. Node-red is a tool for visual programming. It enables programming without requiring the user to enter in a language by visually displaying relationships and functions. Nodes can be added, removed, and wired together in Node. Red's browser-based flow editor to communicate with one another. Every node in Node-red belongs to either an inject node or a function node. Without any input, inject nodes create a message and push it to the subsequent node connected to them. On the other hand, function nodes take an input and process it. With so many of these nodes available, Node-red makes connecting hardware components and web services simpler than ever. Node-red, an IBM IoT device development team, is the ideal complement to a home automation platform like Home Assistant, which we will discuss more of later on in the video. Fundamentally, Node-red makes it simple to automate almost any connected device or service using a visual flow interface made up of nodes and wires. With the help of the extensive selection of nodes in the palette that can be deployed to its runtime with a single click, it offers a browser-based editor that makes it simple to wire up flows. Number 1. Industrial devices. Internet of Things (IoT). Solution developers may visualize and regulate data flow, maintain and manage a succession of cause-related events, and more with flow-based programming. Node-red is a tool for IoT solution developers for mapping and maintaining solutions, aside from the fact that Node.js can be installed and used anywhere. Due to its simplicity of use in flow programming and solution mapping, Node-red has grown to be an indispensable tool for solution architects and programmers, with the creation and implementation of IoT solutions across the globe. IoT solutions, sometimes referred to as applications, are the fusion of the physical and digital worlds to obtain insightful data that improves process or system performance. Node-red is pretty much making app programming easy, but guess what? You don't need Node-red to subscribe to this channel. Hit the subscribe button and never miss out on any updates. Number 2. Smart bulbs. Node-red can be used for controlling various smart bulbs such as the Zigbee light bulbs, Tuya smart bulbs, and Yeelight smart bulbs. It first, if all, requires that you install the NAM packages for it to work properly. It uses a generic node to control various devices from a single node and can communicate with devices via IP. The device ID and device key obtained during the installation stage can be used once the node has been dropped into the flow. Once the node is configured, you can utilize input to provide any command to the bulb in accordance with its standards. It has the ability to turn on a light, turn out the light, set the color temperature, and dim the light if it is supported. Node-red also has the ability to connect to your Android devices and help you issue picture-taking commands. Want to know more? Keep up with us, and let's find out shortly.
Awesome!
Number 3. Home Assistant. The primary strength of Home Assistant is its ability to connect to and manage any smart device already in use. The main way to automate Home Assistant is by utilizing YAML files, which can be challenging at first. And this is where Node-red comes in. Its advantages naturally complement those of a Home Assistant. Flow-based automation are substantially easier to use and more powerful with Node-red. Installing a Node-red add-on on Home Assistant or a Home Assistant node on Node-red will easily connect Node-red with Home Assistant. On your Raspberry Pi, Home Assistant should be installed, and its dashboard should be open. Go to the Supervisor tab on the Home Assistant dashboard and click Add-on Store. Find Node-red there and install it. The subsequent thing will be to create a flow to control and automate the connected devices to the Raspberry Pi once Node-red is operating on Home Assistant. You can add sequences of what you want to control in the flow, either for controlling a fan or for controlling a light bulb. Number 4. Android. Running Node-red on Android smartphones is simple when using the Termux app, which is available on Play Store. You can easily access the sensors on the device and any Node.red modules you want to install by using Termux. Use the Termux app to enter Node.red and wait for Info Started flows to indicate that Node.red is operational. After completing that, you are free to access Node.red by navigating to your device's IP address, whether it is your phone or tablet. So, for instance, if you want to take a photo of something, you need to understand that Node.red is operating on Termux. Therefore, access to both your camera and storage should be granted. Running Termux Setup Storage in the Termux app sets a syslink in Termux to your Android storage, allowing access to it.
Easy.
With Node.red, you have fascinating devices at our disposal because it is incredibly simple to construct several different services. Find more insight on Node.red, head on, and check out our curated video. Why soon no technology will survive without this system? Node.red explained.